Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a concept with you guys. This concept can be used for Valentine's Day. It can also be used for Mother's Day. It could be used as an all-around gift if you're trying to give someone something special. So, if you're interested in the video, let's get into this video. Okay, we're going to start off by using this tray, this Sugar Plum body wash, the Sugar Plum body scrub. We're going to use a golden honeysuckle candle, some candies, and our little bear. Okay, next we're going to use some floral foam, and we're also going to use some floral. So let's get started. Let me go ahead and take this wrapper off our foam board. And the size of this, it's not foam board, it's floral foam. And the size of this is 2.4 inches by 2.9 inches by 7.8 inches. So I just wanted to let you know if you wanted the measurements of the foam. Let me take it out of here. And this is the dry foam. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this paper here off of it, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, I'm going to take our tray. Make sure we got our price tags off, guys. Sorry about this. I usually take these off. Since I was so eager to do this video. And this is one of the trays that we purchased from Dollar Tree. And I didn't just buy this tray, I've had this tray in my inventory. And what I'm doing now is I'm taking my glue gun and I'm just gonna put a little bit on here to make sure I got that adhesive off. And this stuff works wonderful, guys. It comes out kind of oily, but it's not going to be oily once you get it off. Make sure I got all that glue off, y'all. Okay. All right. So like I said, we're going to use this tray. Then we're going to use our foam. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to center this foam in the middle of the tray. Okay, I think that'll work. Try to put a little line there just so I know where to sit the foam back at. All right, I'm gonna take my glue gun and I'm gonna apply some glue on the bottom of here. Guys, the weather here is so bad. It's raining and windy and it's just storming outside. Okay, you're gonna hear it popping, but that's okay. It's not gonna hurt anything. Okay, now we're gonna place this inside of here, right? Try to put it right where I put my line at. It should be in there very well, and it's gonna look like that in the back. Okay, the next thing we're going to use is wow, what did I do with the clippers now? Lord, I just took these out of here. Now I lost these. I'm looking for my clippers. I was looking for them. Oh no. Okay, the next thing that we're going to use is our floral here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an arrangement on the base of this. Not quite all the way around, because I'll show you what I'm going to do. So let's work with this floral, y'all. I want to make sure I use our pretty big rose petals like this in the arrangement first. I'm going to go ahead and cut all of these off of here now so that I don't have to come back to it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my floral and we're going to build our base around here. So let's go ahead and start working on that. And you don't need your stem this long. We're going to trim this stem. I don't even think I need it that long. Okay. What I'm going to do is put some hot glue on here because I don't want to come back to it because I'm busy right now and I'm trying to get this stuff done. So it may take a little bit longer for the video, but right now I'm just building. For some reason, this foam is taking my breath today. For some reason, I don't know why. Okay, we'll go ahead and put our first floral in there. I think I'm going to take one of these leaves off, and if I need to put it back in towards the end, I will. You can always add the greenery at the end. This is some really pretty floral, and this is what it's looking like so far, guys. I might need to raise it up a little bit for you, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna put on the back side, one of the bigger floral. Pull, let's see, the leaves on this one is. Wow, it's only one on there. Okay, so we'll leave this one on. Let me go ahead and trim it down, the stem down to about that much. And we're gonna hot glue this, let me see. Hot glue this in on the back. Go ahead and start putting some filler pieces in now. My gosh. I don't know if y'all can hear that wind out there, but it's coming down. Okay, I'm gonna take this leaf here off the back of this. Okay, let's go ahead and put some glue on here. This one here I'm gonna leave a little bit longer because it's a little smaller pedestal. And I don't want it to be sunk in there. Okay. Let's go on the other side, and we're gonna do the same thing with the one on this side. Like I said, I'm gonna pull these off because they're a little bit much. I can always add them in at the end. Put our hot glue on here. And what I'm doing is I'm going to stick it in at an angle. So this is what it's looking like in the back so far. So let's continue working. It'll all make sense in a little bit. Look at me. I cannot. Ooh, Victoria. Get it together, girl. Get it together. Let me put a little bit of glue on there so it'll stay. Can you believe I just pulled that right off, y'all? It is pouring down out there. So I guess we're getting some of the weather that they've been having up north, because it's awful here today. Let me just poke them in before I glue them down, just so I can see what the placement is going to look like, guys. I think somehow that came off somewhere along the way. Whoa. Let me know down in the comments if you can hear that wind and that rain. It is coming down, y'all. Okay. All right, I went ahead and glued that one, so I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this one too. Jesus, I don't know why I keep pulling these flowers off. Slow down. You don't have to be in a hurry. All right, guys. So this is what our back is looking like so far. So let's continue working. Okay, now before I do anything else, wait a minute. Put these on. Okay, before I put them on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our little bear and I'm going to sit our bear here. Put this up here so you can see it a little bit more. I'm going to put our little bear up here and we're going to build around this bear. So what I'm doing is I'm sitting him up here and I'm going to build, I'm going to fish line him onto this tray. And the reason why I chose to sitting to put flowers on the back is because when I put him on the tray without the floral, his butt was leaning off the tray. And so I didn't like the way that looked. So I chose to just put a little floral around him, and that's the reason why I chose to sit him on the block, on this foam. Okay. Let me see how I'm gonna put this candy in here, y'all, so I can get him. See how I wanna place it in here, y'all, before I go ahead and anchor him down. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me see if I can take some of these skewers. But sometimes you can take skewers, it's hard for me to say this word, and stick down in here. But of course I wouldn't leave them that long. And that'll help him sit in here like I want him to sit in here. And it'll also give me something to tie. So I'll probably cut them down, but I just wanted to show you how you can get a bear to sit inside of something like this. I can probably put some even on the back. So I can even take his arm and put like this so that little skewer isn't showing. So let me go ahead and cut this down. And they cut off really easy, guys. And that'll allow him to sit up in there nice and straight. See there? That'll allow him to sit. He won't lean forward or nothing because those skewers are there. Lord, I cannot say that word. Y'all know what I mean. Okay. And then now I'm going to fish line him down too. So let me take it off of here so it don't be moving all around while I'm trying to do that. So I don't know if you're aware of using those skewers for that, but it really works when you're using plush animals. That'll even help like when you're shrink wrapping. If you want to shrink wrap him, it'll even help to keep him from going forward like that. So let me see how I want to tie him down, y'all. Probably gonna go in between my flowers back. What I did was I took the fish line and went around this skewer here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna take it like this, take this part like this, and bring it back to me in the back, and I'll tie it up in the back. Just like this, you just take it to the back, and you tie him in. Making sure you don't want to smash your flowers. Just make sure you're going in between the flowers when you're doing that. Sometimes the little steps make a big difference when you're building your concepts. So always remember that. You want your stuff to be anchored down nice. Even for transport, that way it's not falling all over the place either when you're transporting it. Or either if you're shipping your items. Sometimes I ship orders out, so even if you're doing that, you want to make sure that when your client sees the item, it looks exactly like when you send it the picture. Your packaging matters. The presentation of it matters. So what I'm doing is I'm tying a couple knots just to humor myself a little bit to make sure it ain't coming off. And I'll just trim that off. All right, let's do the other side. He's on there good, guys. This is gonna be really nice when I'm done with it. Make sure you have a fish line, can withstand some endurance, so when you're pulling on it, it don't pop, and then you get all annoyed with that. So again, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to get the camera so you can see. This little skewer here, I'm taking this, and I'm wrapping it around the skewer, and then I'm gonna twist it like, well, I'm gonna wrap it around the skewer, and then I'm gonna twist it and bring it back up under his arms and down up under the bottom, and I'm gonna tie him in the back. But I'm gonna go in between my flowers because I don't wanna smash them either. I hope you can see exactly what I'm doing, because I know this will help you especially if you want to tie a bear down without using a backer. This will be something good to do. This will be good when you're using a bear with floral and all of that stuff. You can use skewers. Sometimes put a few in the back to help hold it up straight so it don't fall over or fall back when you're working with it. So I really hope that helps you if you were struggling to make your bear stand up straight. If you have any questions, reach out to me in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to help you if I can. When I work with bears, you know, they're plushies, so it works really well when you use fish line, I'm telling you. I'm just gonna cut that piece off. And we're gonna carry on. See, he's down there, he's not going anywhere, guys. Look, he's not going anywhere. All right, let's continue working. His little tail, so cute. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put these little candies inside of here. And I'm going to take the candies and I'm going to sit them right in between where the fish line is. Right in between there. But let me put a little bit of glue dots on the bottom of here so it'll stay. Or I can use some double-sided tape to do that as well. So let's do that. Okay, I put the tape here, and like I said, it's double-sided, and I'm going to take this and sit in between where I tied him in, and that's going to give it some stability. Let's see if I got enough tape on there, y'all. And see how nice that's sitting in there? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish building up around it. And you know what? I want that stuff in here, but I don't know. I might not even need that stuff in here, but I want it in here. So I'm going to try to get it in here. If I have to put it on skewers. Sounds so funny when I say that to myself. Skewers. Ay, ay, ay. This right here, I'm just gonna stick. I think I'm gonna stick them down in there so they're standing up. I want them to be at an angle, maybe. I think I'm gonna separate this, guys, so that I can put it in there like I want to. Yeah, I think that's better. And you have to be careful with this kind of foam, because if you keep pulling it out, then you get big holes. So it's not like the other foam that I use. This is like a dry foam. And the other one is a little bit more stiffer than this one. So always remember that, the difference in the foam. My other one that I used, it was a little, I mean, you could work with that one a little bit more. That's why I said I wanted to go ahead and, well, that's one reason I said I wanted to go ahead and put the glue on here as I'm working, because I don't want to put all the holes in my foam. I'm a little extra with certain things, which is fine by me. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to stick this right in here, but I'm going to put some glue on it first. And I'm going to build this up as much as I can around. Be careful with the hot glue, because you don't want to get burnt. He's so cute up there, sitting up there like he owned the place. I do. Telling you what to do, lady. All right. Alrighty. What this video is. Y'all forgive me with this video. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. That's how it be when you do videos, you know. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put the candle in, and I'm gonna sit the candle here at an angle. I'm just gonna glue dot the candle in right here on this side over here. Just like that. Okay, next, let me see where I'm gonna put this, okay, let me fish line this to the bear. And go ahead and fish line this around. And I'm just gonna take it through here and just bring it around to tie it to the bear so it doesn't move. Ain't that'll work, guys. Okay, let's decide on where we want the scrub to go. I think I'm gonna sit the scrub right here under his paw. So let me take some glue dots and put on that. I'm putting quite a few on here. Make sure it's not going nowhere. Okay. And this is how it's looking. So, okay guys, I had to go in off camera to go ahead and fill that base all the way around with floral. So in case the recipient wanted to use the actual form of the gift for something else. Let's see what floral I want to use. Okay, let me put some glue on here. Okay, let's put our floral in here now. Just gonna stick this in at an angle so that it goes in like I want to, and then I'll build it in with some greenery. The only thing I'm doing now is filling it in with some greenery, y'all. This is why I tell you to save your leftover little pieces like this, because you can always add it to floral when you need to fill in stuff. Cute, y'all. I'm done with this. Okay guys, this is our finished look. I just wanted to come on and show you what I was working on. This is one of my orders, and I just wanted to show you something different in case you wanted something new to add to your gift design and business. I'm doing a lot of orders right now, so I'll be coming on with a lot of videos to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm gonna try, but sometimes videos take me a little bit longer than what it would if I was just putting my items together. So I'm gonna try to push out at least a few more. And I just wanted to just show you this in case you wanted to do something like this. Tell me what you think about it down in the comments. If you would be interested in doing something like this, if this woke up something in your spirit and you decided you wanted to do something like this, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take a balloon and put right here, and I'm just waiting on them to come in. So I'm going to put a balloon right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and have it ready for my client. So if you're new to my channel, please consider like, comment, and subscribing. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. If you're one of my oldies, thank you so much for tuning back into another video. If you feel so inclined to do so, please hit that hype button so you can push my videos out into the YouTube world. All right, until the next video, you guys, you have a safe and wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.